these early hours of the morning, and it was like the adrenaline was just pumping. 3 days in Antarctica, and I slept for the grand total of 6 hours. There were some striking similarities between Antarctica and what I imagine being on the moon is like, but I think the biggest head screw of the lot was the fact that the sun never set. You were 3 days of endless daylight just completely wrecks your body clock. Didn't sleep, basically. I had 3 days in Antarctica, and I slept for the grand total of 6 hours. We arrived, I think it was about 3 in the afternoon local time that we landed. Then they gave us some food, and then they said, you've basically got a few hours to kill. They didn't want to take us up to halfway point until we got our cases and we could get all the clothing, because all our clothing was in the suitcases that were still back at the runway. So we didn't get up to halfway point until about 8:30, 9 p.m. in the evening. Again, because it's endless daylight and you've just had this crazy time, your body doesn't fully appreciate it's midnight. But the whole time, my tracking camera wasn't aligned perfectly right. Well, I just had to keep going and checking it, basically, and recentering the sun every time. If I'd left it for more than an hour and a half, probably about 2 hours, I think, the sun would have drifted out of view. So, like, I dare not risk falling asleep. If I fall asleep, I could sleep for hours, I don't know, and then I could wake up and find the sun's not actually in view anymore in the camera, and that whole thing's ruined. So I just dare not take the risk. But then I don't know why, I got back to the camp and this was gone midnight again. This is early hours of the morning, and it was like the adrenaline was just pumping, and I thought, I don't want to go to sleep. I think me, Will, Toon all sat in the Fran, they call it, the food tent. We were in there until about, I think it was about 5 in the morning.